Hi, this is Join Jaimi. I'm Jaimi Jansen. We're going to be talking today about the coronavirus relief package. It's getting down to the wire. The government closes on Friday, the 18th, and they still have not figured out what they're going to do as far as putting this to a vote for an aid package. What it's looking like is that the 18th will get pushed to the 23rd or the 24th, which means that on Friday they'll vote for another stopgap and extend the budget so that they'll be able to have another week of negotiations to get this bill signed. So far, the bill is $748 billion. Of the $748 billion, $25 billion will go towards rental assistance, a program that will help people who are in need of rental assistance. $325 billion will be allocated towards the PPP program, the Paycheck Protection Program. This is something that ended back in August 8th, and now they're going to be doing a second round. Count that, 2 rounds. That means that if you already received a Paycheck Protection Program loan, you are eligible to receive a second one. That's great news. Now, how do you qualify? You have to have had a 25 to 35% decrease from 2020 and 2019. You can pick any 3 months in 2020 and compare it to the same 3 months in 2019, and that's going to determine if you had that 25 to 35% loss in income, and then you'll be able to qualify for another Paycheck Protection Program loan. Make sure that you stay tuned and continue to follow me so that I can give you up-to-date information on this bill and also on the Paycheck Protection Program specifically. The bill also allows for pandemic unemployment assistance. What is PUA? PUA, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, was what we had 6 months ago, and you were able to get $600 a week extra on your paycheck. Well, now with this new bill, it's only $300 a week on your paycheck of unemployment. Let me be clear. So this is for people who are getting unemployment. So it's $300 extra a week, and it starts January 1st and it goes till March 31st. So you have 3 months of additional assistance from the government. There's also going to be talks and hopefully included stimulus package plan, stimulus checks. Now those stimulus checks are going to be anywhere from $600 to $700, a far cry from the $1,200 that was released prior, but it's something. What's interesting is that $748 billion does not include stimulus checks. What that $748 billion does is it includes the Paycheck Protection Program, the rental assistance, and the pandemic unemployment assistance from the federal government. The stimulus checks is what they haven't agreed on yet. So far, the $748 billion is what both parties have agreed on. The stimulus checks are a contending factor, and the reason is because the Republicans, who didn't really care about stimulus checks in the previous bills that were almost passed, and now they're caring, is because they're thinking that if they are some of the people who really push the stimulus checks, they may have a better chance in Georgia for winning those 2 Senate seats. Now, if they win the 2 Senate seats, it means they get a majority in the Senate. So again, here's politics at play. In the meantime, we're sitting really close to Christmas, toward the end of the year, waiting to see what the government's going to do to help us out as COVID continues to loom over our community. So the stimulus checks right now, what they're saying is it's going to be between $600 and $700. And then for family and children, it may be different and maybe a little bit more, but we're not sure yet. Again, negotiations are going to continue. Friday, they are going to probably do another stopgap, which means that they're going to extend the budget so that next week they can actually vote on a bill that President Trump has agreed to pass. So let's stay tuned, fingers crossed, and see what they come up with. If this was helpful information, please consider sharing it. Join me down below on a subscription to Jaimi Jansen, and check out my website, jaimijansen.com, and be sure to get health and business tips from me so that we keep you and your business healthy.